Welcome to Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine. I'm your host, Jill Jardine, Master's in Counseling Psychology, longtime astrologer, psychic healer, and yogi. In this update, I'm going to share the astrology for June 2024. Stay tuned till the end of the episode when I give my zodiac sign forecast for each sign. Hey listeners, I want to remind you to support Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine podcast. You can do that by going on to www.buzzsprout.com/958-528/support. This will be in the show notes. Welcome to the episode on the astrology of June 2024. Stay tuned till the end of the episode when I give my sun sign forecast for each zodiac sign. I'll share the key dates and astrological activities during the month of June, and then go back and give you more details. It's a kind of mellow month after manic May, so enjoy and play during June.
Rock and roll.
Here we go. We start off the month, June 3rd, with homeboy Mercury back in Gemini from June 3rd until the 17th. We start off with a Gemini stellium triggered at the new moon in Gemini on June 6th. June 9th, Mars goes into Taurus until July 20th. June 17th, busy day, Venus transits into Cancer and stays there through July 11th. And the same day, June 17th, Mercury transits into Cancer until July 2nd. Here comes the sun on June 20th. It's the summer solstice kicking in at 4:51 p.m. on the East Coast. On June 21st, we have a full moon in Capricorn. The sun is in Cancer, so we've got a solar and then a lunar ceremony, June 20th and 21st. On June 29th, karmic lord Saturn retrogrades in Pisces until November 15th, 2024. June's Gemini Jubilee, with a stellium of planets in the sign of the twins, including the Sun and benefics Venus and Jupiter, joined by Mercury on June 3rd, and then the Moon at the Gemini new moon on June 6th. The planetary party in Gemini is buzzing and celebratory, fostering fun, communication, and socialization, especially at the Gemini new moon on June 6th. Initiated by a full house of active and antsy planets, Gemini June augurs an easier and less challenging month than May, when eclipse fallout and other intense energies took us by surprise. Summer solstice ushers in the Cancerian equinox on June 20th, followed by the Capricorn full moon on June 21st. The month ends with Saturn retrograding in Pisces on June 29th. Cosmic taskmaster takes toll through November 15th, collecting karmic debts while swimming through the subconscious seaweed of Piscean pools and ponds, purging patterns and clearing the collective consciousness. Jovial giant Jupiter dug himself out of earthbound Taurus on May 25th and immediately began spreading Gemini joy, convorting with the Sun, Venus, while harmonizing with Pluto in early June. Mercury joins the party, and then we have the new moon. So expect news flashes, revelations, and surprises continuing to pop. Jupiter in Gemini brings heightened aspirations, generosity, benevolence, confidence, reverence, charitableness, and kindness. So make the most of the jolly giants transit in Gemini, enhanced by 4 other planets in early June. Mercury and the moon joined the Gemini Jubilee, and it's party time. Gemini new moon on June 6 turns up the volume, providing incentive to follow through on new ideas and inspirations. Our neural networks and social outreach are making great connections. The excitement is bubbling over with potentials and possibilities popping up everywhere. Luminaries, Sun and Moon, are conjoined with Venus on the new moon, shining light on your love life. Self-love, divine love, personal relationships are all highlighted and being given the green light to go to the next level. Find time to socialize and spend time with those who give you joy, whether they are neighbors, friends, family, or acquaintances. Communication and self-expression are enhanced, and this offers an opportune time to begin a journal or writing project. With this potent Gemini energy, we have a chance to make important changes in our lives. This lunation squares Saturn in Pisces, which may expose some blocks, obstacles, or self sabotage that has interfered with forward movement. The desire for more harmony, love, pleasure, or better relationships can really motivate new beginnings and enhancement in life. The Sabian symbol, an archetypal 360 degrees description of each degree of the zodiac by Dane Rudar, of this Gemini moon for 16 degrees Gemini is, quote, a woman activist in an emotional speech dramatizing her cause. The keynote is a passionate response to deeply felt new experience. Interesting. So perhaps with Venus conjunct this Gemini new moon in early June, there will be more news and developments regarding women and their rights. No more putting baby in a corner. Women will unite and stand up, stand up, stand up for their rights, including reproductive rights in the U.S., among other things. Heck, if a porn star can affect national outcomes, women who are educated and advocating can move mountains now. Remember, historically, with Pluto in Aquarius, women do rise to power. And Pluto is harmoniously aspecting this new moon in Gemini. God is back, and boy, is she pissed. By June 17th, the Gemini Jamboree winds down as planets Venus and Mercury say bye-bye Gemini and move to mellow and comforting Cancer, joined by the Sun on June 20th, ushering in the summer solstice and a new season of light. The summer solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere shines in on June 20th at 4:51 p.m. on the East Coast, marking the beginning of summer and the beginning of winter down under. The sun is at its peak and we are reborn. The ancients would honor the solstices as solar festivals, usually with fires, frolicking, and food. In esoteric teachings, the summer solstice is considered a time to awaken spiritual inspiration and stimulate the development of conscious, etheric visions of inner planes. It's a good time to create more harmony and unity in various areas of life. There is a greater opportunity to work and commune with the nature kingdom and those beings who work with humanity through it. The Devatas and flower fairies are in full form, so take advantage and connect. Energies are released that manifest opportunities for confidence, strength, and hope, and allows for greater expansion of intuitive faculties. We can light our own inner fires, located at the solar plexus, and make intentions activated by will and alignment to our inner sun or solar force. According to Rudolf Steiner, an Austrian philosopher, social reformer, esotericist, and claimed clairvoyant, who also founded the Anthroposophy Society, who wrote many esoteric books and treatises, according to Rudolf Steiner, quote, in summertime, the spirits of the elements working through nature sprites work very hard during the summer days, bringing higher spiritual forces into the earth. At night, the nature sprites get a rest from the work with the higher spiritual forces and do their own thing. So these beings from the fairy realm are busy at night doing their own rituals, dancing, and giving a mystical feeling to summer nights, and Shakespeare captures this with the whole idea in Midsummer's Night's Dream, unquote, paraphrase. Full moon with sun in Cancer and moon in Capricorn beams in on June 21st, bringing the focus on balancing home and work life. Capricorn moon brings introspection on outer life, specifically business and money matters, while Sun, Venus, and Mercury in Cancer focus on the inner life and comforts. This full moon asks us to look at how we can feel more comfortable and secure in our life whether it is from reorganizing the business and financial side to provide more security or looking inward for a sense of peace and stability from within. The Cancer Capricorn polarity in astrology is concerned with the balance between the private life, domesticity, the need for a home base and nurturance as represented by Cancer, versus the public life, career, reputation, and accountability represented by Capricorn. This full moon is about balancing our commitment to our career and our families. This lunation forms a square to Neptune, and we should watch for deception and self deception. Everything is not what you think it is. Watch for delusion and disillusionment. Neptune will reveal what was hidden, and you may not like what shows up. So, probably not the best time to make major decisions, as Neptune can cloud our clarity and also show us what we want or continue an illusion or a glamour. So be careful when making decisions at this full moon on June 21st. This full moon occurs at 1 degree Capricorn. The Sabian symbol for 1 degree Capricorn is, quote, on a ship, the sailors lower an old flag and raise a new one. The keynote is a radical change of allegiance, exteriorized in a symbolic act, a point of no return, unquote. Dane Rudar goes on to say, quote, this is a moment of crisis, a sharp turning point in the zodiacal cycle. At the summer solstice, the northward motion of the sun, what's called indecimation, stops. The sun rises and sets as far north of exact east and west as it can during the year cycle. Its motion is now reversed. Slowly, the sunset points move southward on the western horizon, and the length of the day decreases. In the lunation cycle from new moon to new moon, this is the first quarter phase. On the ship, which symbolizes the ego consciousness floating, as it were, on the sea of the vast unconsciousness, the individualized will makes a basic decision. The dominant yang force allows the yin force to begin its 6-month-long rise to power. The collective will gradually overcomes the individual, and at the end, the state will overpower the person. Now, however, the individual person enjoys his most glorious hour. He exults in his ability to make a free decision, to act as an individual who selects his life goal and his allegiance. This is a time of reorientation. And at the end of June, Saturn retrogrades in Pisces from June 29th through November 15th, 2024. Consider pursuing a spiritual or energetic practice more deeply. Saturn retrograde in Pisces will allow you to go within and also give time to integrate to see how you may need to grow emotionally and spiritually. Pay attention to mental, emotional health and wellness, as well as dreams, visions, and ideals. Take advantage or manage or squeeze in downtime and time to rest, reflect, and meditate. Look at your empathy and compassion, and how can you increase that for yourself and perhaps others? It can certainly be a time when we are more conscious and careful in our spiritual or private lives. New ways of approaching times of rest, reflection, and downtime can be in order. We're doing things differently because of a new perspective on these matters. And so take some time to go within and discover new methods that you can apply in your outer life. And always for the collective, as Saturn goes retrograde, we find out some things that have been hidden, especially in Pisces. Again, Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune, is a sign where there can be glamour, delusion, or disillusionment. So again, this retrograde Saturn can bring some things up that we didn't notice, see, or hear about prior. And usually these are big things in the collective. So pay attention for the next few months, but take advantage of the downtime and look at what needs to be restructured. Saturn is the planet of structure. However, in Pisces, it becomes quite formless. So, what is it that you've been trying to bring into form, and what is it that needs to be released and cleared? Let Saturn retrograde in Pisces help you. Stay tuned for when I come back and I share my astro forecast for each sun sign. Would you like more wealth, prosperity, and love in your life? Would you like to develop your intuition so you can make better decisions in life and you know what the truth is and not the narrative that's being run out there in the media and alternative media and social media? Well, I have developed an online course to help you. I'm applying my years of experience of helping clients have more successful, prosperous, happy, and fulfilling lives with metaphysical techniques, tools, and powerful positive processes. I have created a series of empowering workshops. Check out my online courses on Sanskrit mantras for wealth, prosperity, love, and to develop your intuition. Check it out at my website, JillJardineAstrology.com/M as in Mary, C as in cosmic, S as in scene. JillJardineAstrology.com/MCS. Welcome to the part of the episode you've been waiting for. Zodiac sign forecast for June 2024. And lucky days. So write it down. Gemini, happy birthday. The birthday kid is activated like nobody's business in early June, and especially at the new moon on June 6th. You've got a party happening in your sign with the sun, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, and the moon. It's a party of 5. And it's not only bringing some good things to you, but also affecting every other sign for better or for worse. But for now, the Gemini party is strong until the sun goes into Cancer on the 20th. So make the most of it. Make hay. It is your solar return. So plant those seeds for the coming year. And you're getting some love still from Pluto in early Aquarius, harmonizing with Jupiter in your sign. This is opening up some portals to possibilities and new realities. So take a risk, have fun, and you're the birthday kid at the Gemini Jubilee. Your lucky days are June 5th and 6th. Cancer. Cancer is clearing their clutter in early June. Release as much as you can to make space when your new solar year blasts in on June 20th. You might be a little frustrated by all the Gemini action going on in your karmic solar house, and some gossip or words may catch up with you from the past. So be very prudent what you say, and you may be focused on bygones being bygones, saying bye to what hasn't worked out. Saturn retrogrades in water at the end of the month, which is a nice release, actually, as the planets start coming home to Cancer, Mercury, and Venus on the 17th. Hallelujah! It's time to come home to yourself, relax, and receive, Cancer. Your lucky days are June 7th, 8th, and 9th. Leo. Leo's getting love from Gemini planets throwing a harmonious aspect, 5 of them in early June. Has you a twitter and a flutter, and you got your social hat on again, going out there looking for love in all the wrong places, Leo. Use some discernment. But you're ready to share some big love. Where can you have fun? Taurus energies during April and May were a big Debbie Downer for Leo. So rock on now and make the most of the Gemini whirlwind. You can ride it, you can harness and ride that energy, Leo, and direct it where you need to. Your lucky days are June 10th and 11th. Virgo gets no love from the Gemini planets in early June as they square your sun. You have to recoup and reboot and rework some things. It feels like it's all work and no play for Virgo when everybody is out there having fun. It will be your time soon. Wait until planets start shifting into Cancer on June 17th and then the sun going in at the solstice on the 20th, and it will be your time. You got to stay focused, get shit done, and get ready for fun at month's end. Your lucky days, Virgo, are June 12th and 13th. Libra, fellow air sign Gemini planets are sending you good vibes, healing, and upliftment, especially at the Gemini new moon. So take advantage of it and use early June to take care of business and get things done and reconnect with people. You are amped up and looking forward to the summer season at the Gemini new moon. Remember to stay balanced and not overextend, and watch for others taking advantage of your generosity. You may feel so light and open that you can be gullible. So be careful, Libra, and give back to yourself first. Fill your own cup. Your lucky days are June 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. Scorpio, you're breathing a breath of fresh air and totally decompressing after the stellium of Taurus planets during April and May. And it's sort of a hallelujah time for you. You can now make plans and money worries may have passed. You're looking at your financial situation. It seems a little bit brighter. And you're taking some stock of your accomplishments in the past 6 months and being kind of proud about what you've done. So stay the course. Don't worry about money. Jupiter out of Taurus frees up your mind, and you are thinking in more positive ways. Use that mental juice to make some great strides wherever you want to direct it, Scorpio. Your lucky days are June 18th and 19th. Sagittarius, not getting much love from 5 planets opposing your sun in Gemini. Wah, wah. Be patient, Sag. Your time will come. But there could be some little delays, frustrations, and other hiccups that are getting in the way of your smooth sailing. You want to jump into the sun, but Gemini will keep you on your toes until the solstice. Use this time to get in shape, to prepare for a firestorm of fun in late July and August when you are lit up by friendly fires from Leo. Your lucky days, Sagittarius, June 20th and 21st. Capricorn, things were really moving for you and you were making some great gains with all those Taurus planets, but now you have to take a pause, rework, rewire, and figure out a new strategy. Saturn going retrograde in Pisces will help you with that at month's end. Review and rethink your career and work life. You get a nice bump up, though, at the solstice, the 20th and 21st. It's a full moon in Capricorn on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and your light can shine. You get clarity, and you're looking forward and maybe feeling more positive. Take care of your health, seriously, and implement new regimes. Your lucky days, Capricorn, are June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Aquarius, you're back intact after Taurus initiations in May. Gemini Jubilee ignites Aquarius into action and offers and options fall into your lap. Gemini New Moon in early June triggers rebirth and rise to power as you ride the Aquarian waves into new frontiers. Jupiter extends money luck, paying off debts and making way for financial freedom. Your lucky days, Aquarius, are June 24th, 25th, and 26th. Pisces. Gemini planets in early June feel frantic and manic to peaceful Pisces. Stay out of the fray and find other ways to enjoy your day. As planets carouse into Cancer after June 17th, your soul is soothed and you find comfort and coziness again, while receiving insights that inspire and enlighten. Your lucky days, Pisces, are June 27th and 28th. Aries. You feel some Jupiterian joy as the jolly giant in Gemini and his cohort send nice aspects your way, and it's time to play. Aries revs up and is reborn in early June, enjoying the frantic fun and exciting escapades. Saturn transiting your house of karma spins the wheel of fortune up and down. Keep moving forward. Let go of the past. Your lucky days, Aries, are June 1st, 2nd, the 29th, and 30th. Taurus. You're reeling and still peeling off layers after the Taurian takedown of April and May, when a plethora of planets transited your sign. Uranus in Taurus surprises with an unexpected boon in June. Gemini Jubilee celebrates your solar second house, enhancing all those things you value in your life. Take advantage of rebirth in your money house. Saturn retrograding in Pisces regroups and reboots you to prepare for future gains. Your lucky days, Taurus, are June 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It's a great time to book a reading. So check out my website, JillJardineAstrology.com/shop, and pick the kind of reading or service you would like. I hope you enjoyed this episode on the astrology of June 2024. Remember to subscribe, share, download, and give us a 5-star review. This is Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine signing out, sending positive cosmic rays and vibrations and frequencies through the quantum field.